Hello and good afternoon.
Hello, my name is Andrea, and I'm project manager at the CCRI CSO. This is the Coordination and Support Office of the Circular Cities and Regions Initiative, which is one initiative financed by and led by the DGRTD, DG Resource Innovation of the European Commission, part of the Circular Economy Action Plan, is really focusing on circular economy implementation of solution at the local, regional scale.
Okay, thank you so much. So I'm going to go with the first question, which goes about that, in your opinion, do you think initiatives such as Roots, projects, EU projects that join forces are positive for moving forward legislation or making changes in this regard?
Well, I would say the answer is easy, is yes, especially if it's, like, in my opinion, creating a sort of critical mass to say, for example, if a legislation should be improved somehow, we do have concrete case studies to prove this. So, for example, if we have to extract whatever bio-based products which is innovative, and maybe the legislation is not that circular on that, but the technology can allow to produce this bio-based product, be safe from the environment, from the humans, for the animals, then of course is a quite strong position to say the technology is ready to do so, and maybe the regulation should be adapted accordingly. And again, if we have several case studies and concrete and proof action to do so, that's really a stronger position than putting something on the table which is purely theoretical, I would say. And what is interesting, that is last point on the projects involved in the initiative, there are innovation actions. This means that are quasi at the commercial level, so is a really part of the technology development where you can really understand whether a value chain is producing something positive or not, and what are the impact in terms of like economic aspects, socio-economic aspect, and environmental aspects. So they are really crucial to have these projects to demonstrate something. That's what they're expected to do.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to continue with the third question, which is about that last September, this group of joint projects organized a policy event in Brussels. This policy event was named Circular Policies for Changing the Biowaste System. And I wanted to ask your opinion on it, since you took part in it as well.
Yeah, well, that's my personal opinion. Was very interesting because, again, these projects were financed by the Commission to, again, demonstrate something. That's the reason of existence of an innovation action demonstration project. So there were the project that also, in this case, Horizon 2020, and also parallel project in the BBIJU. They were there really to understand what is happening. If you want to use biowaste in a more circular way to extract more, we have to prove that what we extract makes sense from a financial point of view, from environmental point of view, and social point of view. And that's how this project they're working on. And the other important thing is like having all this project together is, again, to corroborate, to make it a stronger message on this for what was working and for what was not working. So it's I would say, a scientific approach to provide information what was going well, and maybe also what was challenging, and maybe for that project should take a little bit the heritage and going ahead, basically.
Okay, great summary. Thank you. So I'm going to go now with the last question. Your last comment is about like, what general comment do you have about these 5 projects that you saw working together, about them?
Well, maybe that's a little bit the link with the CCRI, I would say. So the CCRI is really an initiative that is aimed to implement circular solutions. Circular solutions are projects at a local level that really focus on the implementation of a circular idea at the local and regional scale. Within the circular economy, of course, bioeconomy is a very important actor. It's a very important part of the circular economy. So having whatever this project in the roots discover in terms of like technological discovery, financial aspect, regulatory aspect, all this kind of crucial information can be, in principle, used by the city that are part of the Circular Cities Regions initiative. They want to be a little bit more innovative with their biowaste, for example, and they have in the project part of the route, I would say, a quite nice list of experience that they might consider in the future. Of course, it's up to them to decide that, that's for sure, but let's say that these projects are interesting source of relevant information and knowledge that the city can use tomorrow.